Welcome to Two Weird Beans in Wales. Today we're going to be showing you 3 hidden gems from our recent trip to North Wales that we think are totally worth checking out. Let's jump into number 1. Aber Falls, pronounced like the band, is a beautiful and impressive waterfall within Snowdonia. The walk, although slightly inclined, is fairly easy, with a pretty obvious path to follow and lead you all the way there. Now, if any of you know this area well, you might be thinking that Aber Falls isn't exactly a hidden gem, as you can tell by all the people crowded around to see it. However, what a lot of people don't realise is that if you follow the path to the right of the falls, it leads to a second waterfall. You can't go right up to this one, but there's a beautiful stream leading away from it where you can sit and soak your feet under the shade of the overhanging trees. This is the second waterfall on the Aber Falls route. You can't go right up to it though, there's a fence.
But you're glad that wasn't an electric fence.
I checked, I'd already done a recce, I knew it wasn't an electric fence, it's fine. Yeah, you can't go all the way up to this one, but still really impressive. If you fancy a slightly longer walk, you can then continue along this path and loop your way back to the starting car park, which is totally worth doing for the views.
Can I just show that face? How'd it go?
Now on to our second hidden gem.
Parys Mountain, pronounced like the French capital, on the island of Anglesey, is an abandoned copper mine that was excavated all the way from the Bronze Age until the early 20th century. It's unlike any other area within lush Wales, with its sparse and barren landscape, which is both unusual and beautiful. Looks like we're on Mars. It's just, there's nothing.
Very occasionally people do actually go missing up here because the area is not fully mapped, so they don't know exactly where all the old mine shafts are. So the advice is to stick to the path because it can potentially be a bit dangerous. It is kind of impressive in a kind of barren way, which doesn't make it sound very impressive, but it kind of is in its own way. It has its own kind of beauty to it.
It does.
Yeah, you don't really associate the word barren with something beautiful, but it's both. It's also crazy to think the whole thing was excavated with literally pickaxes and the odd bit of like explosives.
We definitely recommend coming to see this strange but stunning area, as it really feels out of this world. On to the final hidden gem. This abandoned brickworks, pronounced, well, brickworks, sits on the coast of Porth Wen. This unusual coastline is not just home to a lovely beach and crystal clear waters, it's also home to an abandoned brickworks factory that operated in the Victorian times. The ore there was originally mined back in 1850, and this work continued through to 1949 before it was abandoned, leaving what you can see today. The great thing about this place is you can go right up to every nook and cranny and look inside the kilns where the bricks would have been made. This spot is so different to your usual beach trip, and there's so much to explore, making it a great place to pitch up for the day with a picnic.
Feels like we're exploring ruins.
So this is actually a naturally formed archway.
Awesome.
Please be careful if you do go. This isn't an official site and there's high areas that would be easy to fall off of, not to mention the jagged rocks under the cliff edge.
That looks so precarious.
Shrek, I'm looking down. This was probably our favourite spot. Not only was it fun to explore, but it also had beautiful views. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and that we inspired you to check out some of these places. Please give us a like and subscribe as it would mean the world to us. See you in the next one.
Did you forget about all the bees in the bush?
That's a lot of bees.
Yeah.
Oh, did we? Oh no.
Do you need a wee at all?
Yeah, I'm busted.
Just now realising how easy it is to get lost.
No, I've got this.
No?
I've got this. Nailed it.